you just tell me about your memories of playing for Cowdenbeath.
Playing with Cowdenbeath, first senior club. I think I signed there in 1987. The first manager was Joe Craig. I was very young. I came from Strathbrook Juveniles. I was thrown right into the first team, and I'm not sure. I think I managed to score a hat-trick on my debut, and obviously then I was signed on a full contract basically. In those days, I think it was worth about £15 a week. So it was good days down there. It was always a very cold place. The stadium was very, very open, and obviously I don't think they had the stock cars in those days, but it was a very, very cold and big park for me anyway. But it was enjoyable times. But I think there'll be a good crowd, and I think the St Johnstone fans will travel in good numbers, so I'm sure it'll be all call for a good game.
I think, listen, everybody wants to do well. You need that little bit of luck, but like I say, we'll just be sort of concentrating on Cowdenbeath. It'll be a tough place to go, and if if you're not with it mentally, and your mentality's not good towards the game, it ends up that you come unstuck. So it's an important week for us, Kilmarnock, Hibs, and then Cowdenbeath. So it's going to be a tough week.
Yeah, I've been here for 5 years now, and we've had a couple of runs in cups, and we've always spoken about going that one step further, but we don't get carried away. We know it'll be a difficult game against Cowdenbeath, but we've always went into these games with a great attitude and great professionalism, and more often than not we get the job done, and that's what we'll be looking to do. And if we can go on another cup run, great, but first and foremost we want to finish as high up the league as possible, and the cup would be a bonus.
A prediction, I'd probably say a 3-1 win for St Johnstone, hopefully.
Looking forward to it. It's an opportunity for them to play against a Premier League club. It's St Johnstone's a good team. It's one of them that's an opportunity, to cause an upset. We're on a part-time club, playing against a SPL club, team doing very well at the moment. So we're not expected to win. Hopefully the boys will just go out there, be relaxed, enjoy the occasion. And all I'll ask is that they give me 100%. If they do that, then they're in with a little chance. Yeah, well, I think we'll have more of a chance causing an upset playing here as opposed to playing at St Johnstone. There's no doubt about that. It's a small pitch, it's tight. Hopefully because of that we can get close to St Johnstone. Put them under as much pressure as we possibly can, and at the same time, obviously we're used to playing here. They won't be. I would imagine quite a few of their players will have never played here, so it's a different kind of atmosphere that they'll experience. Hopefully they find it hard to adjust to it, and if that happens, then hopefully we can take advantage of that.
This is obviously the home dressing room. This is where all the boys come in on a Saturday and get ready for the game. As you can see, we've got a few motivational speeches on the walls, which to get the boys going for the games. The gaffer normally stands probably around here with the tactics board, and gives us obviously our chat before and after the games. We've got the state-of-the-art projector screens as well, which shows the tactics for obviously us and opposition teams, and that's normally where I sit number 2 when I'm playing, but obviously there's times where you're not playing, you're either sub or injured, so that's usually where I sit, trying to get rid of the keeper because I like my space. I like 2 or 3 pegs, so that's normally that. But it's not the biggest of dressing rooms, but it's certainly not the worst I've been in.
Yeah, my time at St Johnstone obviously started, I think it was 2005. I only signed an initial 6-month contract from Motherwell, but I really enjoyed it there. The stadium, it's a great stadium, great fans, great setup as well. But I think it was unfortunate at the time we weren't really doing too well in the league. I think we were ending up about 7th at one point, and then the manager at the time, John Connolly, got sacked. So it was the chairman's obviously made a decision to bring Owen Coyle in, and that kind of disrupted things from my point of view. But You know, I think obviously you can tell that's changed the club's fortunes around, and you just look now and, you know, they're doing really well.
I mean, as you can see, this is the entrance into the away dressing room. It's actually our gym as well, so I'm sure St Johnstone will be using this before they come out and play us. But they'll be used to it anyways because they were here obviously in pre-season. It's not the biggest of gyms, but I mean it does for what you need, you know, and it's a decent sized space. So. And obviously you can see a few ex-players from Cowden on the wall. You know, we like to keep that one up there because I think he's quite a good player. And this leads through into the actual dressing room, which, as you can see, compared to the home dressing room, it's not as big. It's quite tight, compact, should I say. So I think the boys for St Johnstone will be feeling a little bit cosy in here, should I say? But you know, I mean, their dressing room at home, from what I can remember, is not much bigger than our home dressing room. So yeah, I think they'll be used to it, obviously, with the blue for Cowdenbeath as well. But you know, that won't faze them because they're used to playing in blue as well.
Yeah, the boys are obviously buzzing for the game. You know, it's a break from the league. We're obviously not favourites to win the game, but that's kind of takes a bit of pressure off us from the league. You know, we can obviously take confidence from the last time we had an SPL side here, which was Hibs. I'm sure everybody linked with the club will remember that. We done well that day and we were unfortunate to get a result. But yeah, I mean, obviously the boys are absolutely buzzing for an SPL side to come to Central Park.
This is a boardroom for Cowdenbeath. It's where obviously the chairman Donald Finlay and all the directors come to discuss obviously the way forward for the club, and obviously on match days it'll be where they come and the away directors and chairman. It's not the biggest of boardrooms. I mean, I've been in bigger, but it certainly does the job. I mean, I'm sure they will have a nice dram or two in the with the whiskey collection there. It's not really for me, but I'm sure, you know, by the looks of it, with the empty bottles, they've had a dram or two. And just behind you is the massive trophy cabinet. There's a few, you know, Fife cups and things, and commemorative plates, silver plates from pre-season games, and obviously games against SPL sides as well. A few shirts on the walls, a couple of them representing last season's you know, Division 2 Championship trophy shirts, that one and the one in the corner, and obviously the trophies takes pride of place in the top corner there.
So then, Lewis, being one of the key players for Cowdenbeath, what's your thoughts for the game on Saturday?
I don't know about key players, David, but probably one of the biggest bulk you've probably seen played with. But I'm really looking forward to Saturday. Obviously, playing an SPL side at home, you know, they won't fancy coming here. I'm definitely looking forward to it, you know, and hopefully the crowd can get behind us and we can give them a real game.
Good. And what's your predictions for the weekend? Are you hoping for a win, or are you just you know, hoping to get a result?
Is that not the same thing, David?
Yes, you can cut that. And you can cut that one out.